Hi there everyone, welcome back to another video of Late Customs. Today we are finally working on the yellow thing once again. You guys have been requesting some yellow thing content and obviously I will deliver. So here we are currently busy with the least exciting thing on this car, which is wiring. I know you guys are completely fed up with wiring, but unfortunately we have to do the wiring of this car in order to prep it for our first startup. So I'm gonna break you guys through a few things we still need to do in order to actually get the other thing to start up. If you guys have been following along with the build series of the other thing, you guys know that I actually had a tensioner problem, which I currently still do. So at the moment, this is actually the correct bolt, which is supposed to, fit in there. I think this is a 10mm bolt right here. Currently we have a 8mm tensioner on. So I actually used the factory bolt that actually came with this engine, which is not the OEM one. That one I actually have right there is actually the OEM one, which we need for this engine. But I actually improvised and I kinda made a way to get this hardware that we currently have on the engine with the parts we have here to work. I got myself a new timing belt right there, which I'm gonna fit right now. I will be fitting the spark plugs. I will be setting in the timing for the dizzy cam belt as well as the crank, so that we know that department of the engine is sorted once we get to the first startup phase. Besides that right there, as you guys can see, we are currently busy with the wiring. I actually invested like an hour and a half just before I actually started this video in the other thing, getting a few wiring stuff sorted on the injector loom as well as the throttle body. So we know that the department right there is sorted, as well as the plug for the coil. I need to mount the coil and I need to get all this sorted for the spark as well as for the fuel. Besides that, we literally need to get all this wiring right here tucked and to the correct length to each location. So we need to do all that, and we need to fit the fuel filter, the induction, the factory OEM induction. We need to get the radiator in with the fan. I will be going forth and installing the my Caddy's old fan and radiator because it worked perfectly fine. We are prepping this vehicle for our first startup. I will do an upgrade on the radiator real soon, and I know many of you guys are super excited for this build. So the plan is to actually get this car started up in this week. I will be going back and forth with content regarding the yellow car and the Honda. So do comment down below which content you guys would like to see. Yellow thing and the Honda 180i, and we have an update coming up on Jody's 180i as well. So stay tuned for that. In the interior, it's quite messy. I am still currently looking for a steering wheel, so if any of you guys can maybe assist me with the steering wheel. The main idea was to go with a later gen steering wheel, like a Mark 5 or Mark 6 or Polar 6 steering wheel. I'm thinking of going that look if it can actually fit. So do comment down below if any of you guys maybe have a steering wheel for sale, even if it's just a steering wheel laying in your yard just for the time being, so that I can just get this car up and running. I'll be super happy. Besides that, as you guys know, the interior isn't completely assembled due to the wiring I'm currently busy with, and the air suspension. Update on the air suspension. Ashwin is currently in the Northern Cape, so once I'm actually done with the loom and the wire tuck and stuff like that, we can move forward to actually getting the air suspension sorted. I'm gonna actually work myself with the air suspension and see if I can get this sorted in this car, because once the car starts up, I would like to take it out for a first drive. So that's actually on the list for this week and this month. So do subscribe, do like this video, because we are hopefully starting up the yellow thing in this week. If not in this week, definitely in this month. We need a lot of stuff for this car, we need to do a lot of work, and unfortunately included in that work we need to do wiring, which you guys are not very fond of wiring. So I'm gonna start straight away with setting the car's timing, and from there we can actually move forward to the wiring. It might not seem like a lot has been done this far, but trust me, we actually managed to get a lot done until this point. So let me show you guys real quick. I finally managed to get the timing in completely. So I did some modifications with the tensioner. It's all tight, and you guys can see it's not moving around at all. I actually used some Loctite as well, just to get this nut tightened up, as well as the thread into the head tightened up. So now that is sorted. The tensioner is not going anywhere. I got a new cam belt on. I got the timing in for the camshaft, for the crank, as well as for the distributor. If you guys will check obviously the timers before this, you see we installed brand new spark plugs, we installed a brand new oil filter, and we threw in some oil. I actually used the whole can due to this thing was super dry. If you guys have been following the build series, you guys actually know that I actually replaced most of the seals, or almost all the seals on this engine, as well as the sump gasket. So we cleaned the sump, we made sure everything is tip top in the bottom end all the way up. The only thing I did not do is replace the head gasket, although I did replace the valve cover gasket, as well as all the pulley seals. But so if anything happens, it will obviously just be this right here, which is the head gasket, or maybe this oil cooler right here. So those are actually the most common issues that indicate that something actually went wrong. Oh, well, I don't know. I'm actually very nervous to get this engine started up. I'm actually very nervous. So we got most of the wiring and not wiring actually, we got most of the engine stuff sorted. We actually got all this water lines sorted this past like 2-3 hours. It has been a very long time just getting this stuff sorted here, this pipe sorted. This is literally just a temporary setup at the moment, because we're prepping the car to get it started up. Not to say we are going to start it up soon, but we are clearly prepping the other thing for its first startup. So the only thing I think we still need to do is sort out all this wiring right here, which you guys can see it's quite a lot of wiring. And with this vehicle I'm going to run it through the front pulley if I didn't mention it to you guys previously already. So we are seeing some amazing progress this far. I'm going to see what else we can actually do tonight, because I'm extremely tired. Oh, yeah, I forgot again, my uncle actually managed to get the rear seat in. I think we can actually get the front seats in as well, because the only reason why I didn't actually fit the seats in is because of me actually being busy in that area, but I'm kind of done at the moment, so I can actually just fit the seats in real quick. The seats are extremely dirty, so we definitely need to get this car completely valeted, and I need to get someone to do my roof lining for me. I do have the roof lining there, so I just need someone to assist me getting it in, because the previous time I didn't do too much of a good job. And another thing is, I will be running with a normal OEM fan and radiator, which is quite ugly looking, but if anyone maybe has a almost brand new or very good condition fan, I will most probably just buy me a brand new radiator for the time being. But I actually do have one here that I will be using, but I'll prefer buying me a brand new one and a brand new fan, brand new radiator, just for the time being, just to drive the car and stuff like that. And further in the pipeline, we can actually start improving a few things while the car's actually on the road. I feel like that is just the right thing to do at the moment, because, well, currently this car is running on the Polo Cup, which the car needs to go on to the dictator management, but I think I'll just roll the car for the Polo Cup most probably until I gather enough finances to actually, well, go and tune the car with the dictator, because I have a dictator as well as the loom, which is kind of messed up. But whew, once again guys, just drop a like if you guys are appreciating the yellow thing content. I know there has been some time, and if you guys are new to the channel, I was supposed to do this in the beginning of the video, but my name is Shane. This is the yellow car I've been building for the past 2.5–3 years, and well, if you guys would like to follow along with this build, definitely subscribe, and definitely go check out all the previous videos of this car, because this car is literally what almost started the channel. Lola started the channel, this car just took it over from Lola's point of view. But I think we can maybe just throw in the seats real quick. We can throw in the seats and just maybe do a few more stuff, and then we are kind of sorted. And PS, I'm still looking for a steering wheel, so guys, please sort me out with that. But that damn cam pulley though, I'm loving it. I actually thought the timing was out, but the timing is actually quite well in. So I'm just gonna rack up a few stuff here, because all the piping are everywhere. It's literally everywhere. I think I might just get the induction on real quick. I'm looking for the bracket. I'm not sure where I put the bracket, but I'm gonna see if I can source the bracket, put the induction on, put the seats in. Then we can show you guys nice cinematics of the end result of how everything is kinda gonna look like. We finally managed to get the factory air-filled induction in the car. We got this breather piping installed as well. It's a little bit of a gap here because this is well for a 1.4 setup. So we got that in. We still need to do all this wiring, hopefully in our next video. So I tried not to do too much wiring in this specific video just to not bore you guys out. But we got that installed. We got the seats in. I actually mounted the ECU here at the back as well. We got the cover in. Just keep in mind, this is not like, well, staying in. I just thought I'll put everything in for you guys for the, well, new subscribers that don't know how the car's actually gonna look with the Velocity interior. So that's basically, well, how it's gonna look. There we have the rear seat in, we have the front seats in, and I would just like to show you guys like the layout I have for the trunk in the car. So you guys can see we have all the space, and here we have the E-tank. So everything that's currently there, which is the solenoids and stuff like that, and the relays, everything will be right there. We'll have well, the tank right here, and we'll have the battery just next to it, and hopefully we'll have a nice sound system in that area right there, with our 6x9s just under the covers right here, with a factory board with no holes in. Yeah guys, this car actually came out amazing. I felt like I've made enough progress for the night to actually call it a wrap for today. I'm extremely tired, I'm extremely hungry as well. So if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to smash the like button, because I really try to push out everything content for you guys at this current time. Het gaan rera zwaar. So I appreciate well, if you guys can subscribe to the channel, if you guys are interested in the content, and if you guys are enjoying the content. Also don't forget to smash that like button, and do comment down below what you guys think of this car. I really hope everything goes well from this point onwards, because we are not too far from our first startup. It's literally all these wires right here. Get the radiator fan, which is not needed for a first starter. We need to get a few pipes connected to like the interior wall fan, and that's about it. So that will be it for tonight's video guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.